Hello, we are Team 9, and we will be walking you through our virtual team executive briefing. We hope you enjoy. Thanks. Thank you, Mikkel, for meeting with us today. First off, we wanted to apologize for any inconvenience that this issue may have caused you. We wanted to ensure you that the public safety is our #1 priority. We have found the root causes for inaccuracy related to be within the microprocessor defects and consumer misuse. We would recommend a 4-part plan in addressing these issues. First, we will immediately recall our glucose device and replace them with new equipment. Second, we plan on investing in our packaging to include clear and easy to follow instructions. Third, we want to build education for healthcare professionals and provide videos on how to use our product. Lastly, we will build an incentive program that will reward patients for watching educational videos on how to use our product and also for following the recommended sync capacities for those who use our app. Now I will hand it over to Patrick.
Thanks, Ricardo. So to talk a little bit more about the microprocessor issues, the root problem is the microprocessors that we are getting from this subcontractor are not compatible with the new Capactin test strips that we are introducing to the market with the new GlucoGauge our blood glucose monitor. The problem is when used with our device, the Capactin test strips are causing the microprocessor to malfunction and give inaccurate readings. Now, we source these microprocessors from a subcontractor that we have worked with in the past, and a number of our competitors also utilize the same subcontractor to source their microprocessors. Fortunately, in the short term, we have determined that the current device with the current microprocessor is still usable with the older MasterStrip 2 test strips. So it is still compatible with the test strips, those test strips that are on the market. It is just not compatible with the new Capactin test strips. Fortunately, in the near term, we have identified a new supplier that can replace those microprocessors with new microprocessors that can function effectively with the Capactin test strips. So it's a matter of, now that we are going to recall all these devices, we need to replace the microprocessors with swapping out the old microprocessor with the new microprocessor that will work with the newer test strips. This will rectify the issue, and it is the fastest and most efficient way that we can quickly reintroduce the product to market with a working microprocessor that will not cause any problems with the new Capactin test strips. Yes, I am going to pass it along to Cody, and he is going to talk us through some of the issues we're having with misuse of the device.
Thank you, Patrick, for reflecting on the microprocessor and the new strip issues. Healthcare providers are reporting GlucoGauge devices misuse by patients. When patients attend physician appointments, the doctor has them demonstrate use of the device. This provides a picture that consumers require better instructions and more education on the usage of the GlucoGauge. Reports have been filed that the GlucoGauge is experiencing difficulties with syncing blood sugar results to their smartphone devices. Improving this will help effectively transmit results that can easily be provided to the patient's physician. This will help manage the consumer's medical condition. Packaging instructions are limited to the English and Spanish language. Language limitation does not help us reach all of our customers. We need to look at Portuguese as well as the Chinese language and expand that out. Packaging instructions are complicated and easy to understand visuals need to be provided. There are reports of packaging instructions missing in the GlucoGauge boxes. Actions are being put in place to rectify these issues. Next, Matthew will talk about how we're rectifying the situation.
Thank you, Cody. Our path moving forward to rectify this situation has been threefold. First, we've issued a complete recall for all devices that have been in the field, which is about 50,000 GlucoGauges. Next, we have committed to repackaging our product, so everything made after this point, including the ones to go in and replace the recalls, will have updated information on how to use it, as well as more languages for that information. And the last thing we've done is create an incentive program for our clients so they can get more customer engagement and be incentivized for using the product correctly. To touch more on the recalls, we will have a more expedited rollout of this new glucogauge because we have found a new supplier for microprocessors already, as well as remain at full staff. The new microprocessor tends to perform better with our cap strips, and these are the highest ROI products we produce currently, so it will subsidize our costs for the replacements. To touch more on the repackaging, there's going to be a QR code placed on there that will take our consumers directly to our website where they can select the language that they like, as well as have a more visual experience with using our product. We believe this will help any misuse issues, as well as get the confidence back in our customer. The last thing is our incentive program. If people sync more often and use our product more correctly, we can give them things like discounts on their strips, or maybe a discount on their next device. Things like this will incentivize the correct use of our product and will hopefully allow for them to have a better experience with our glucogauge.
Thanks for describing how we're fixing these issues, Matthew. Now, to pivot from those corrective actions to how we address our stakeholders. First, we want to highlight that we understand the concern that the public has with the high levels of inaccuracy and acknowledge that we have the responsibility to fix this. We have been working diligently to resolve the issues since we received the first reports of problems with the glucogauge. While no organization wants to be in this position or experience this type of problem with our product, we are confident that our internal investigations, in addition to the information that we have gathered from external input, has led us to make the right decisions and taking the correct actions. We will work continuously to ensure that our products are up to par, thereby reassuring our customers that their health and safety is our top priority. Having inaccurate readings, particularly in the hypoglycemic zone, is dangerous and unacceptable. We aim to not just meet, but exceed the standards set forth by the FDA for blood glucose monitors. The FDA requires that inaccuracy rate not exceed 20%. We will achieve rates that do not go beyond the 10% threshold as recommended by the American Diabetes Association. The 10% mark is in line with our initial accuracy results that we obtained during product testing, and we intend to reproduce the same results with our improved device. We don't just follow the high standards that are set by other governing organizations. We believe in setting high standards across Matterhorn Health, whether it be for our engineering teams or our quality control. Everyone understands that our customers depend on our products, and we want to make sure that they're not only efficient, but safe, and work to improve patient health all around. Our multifaceted solution that we will talk about next stresses our commitment to all of our stakeholders.
Thank you, Joe. We have taken multiple steps to fix the inaccuracies reported for the glucogauge device. We have addressed the malfunction issue by working with a new supplier of the microprocessor. We have tested the newly designed device both in the lab and field before delivering it to the customers. We have confirmed that the device with this new microprocessor has increased our testing precision beyond the FDA benchmark, and our inaccuracy rate has dropped below 10%. Our new device is compatible with the new cap action strips. In return, this will not only provide a more efficient testing strips for our patients, but also improve company profitability by increasing our margins. The investment in packaging, educational supplements, and training will provide consumers with the knowledge they need to correctly use the glucogauge device and decrease the potential for misuse. As a customer-oriented company, we also have created an incentive program that rewards patients for viewing educational videos and for synchronizing glucose monitors to correct capacity. I will hand it to Austin for our call to action now.
Thank you, Gol. So first and foremost, speaking on behalf of the organization, we would like to apologize to all stakeholders that are involved, and we would like to apologize to all of our customers as well. We know that this issue heavily affects everyone, and we do not want to shy away from these problems. We take full ownership and responsibility of what's going on with our product, and we're working tirelessly to find solutions. So we just want everyone to understand that we are not blowing off the issue by any means, and are putting in the maximum amount of effort to get this issue resolved. So with that being said, one of the first things that we're doing is implementing a stronger quality control team, just to ensure that the product being used is being used proficiently and being used safely. With that being said, we are utilizing focus groups. So we're getting feedback from different groups of our average users and hearing what they have to say about the product as well. We are aware of the FDA and the ADA standards, so until we have proficient measures, we will continue to work to meet those standards and make sure that all of our customers are safe and can live better lives. With that being said, we do appreciate everyone's patience on the issue. And again, we want you to know and maintain that trust and confidence that we will have the product resolved and fixed, and things will get better. In the meantime, if there's any questions or concerns that we can help answer, please reach out. Thank you.
That is all we had. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed our presentation. Take care.